God Oversees All Love Story. It's your boy, Dr. Deontay Moss.
And I'm Dr. Quintin Moss.
And it's Moss in Marriage, and we include God in everything we do.
Right.
It's the three of us. Quit playing with us.
Go.
But we got some special guests in the building today.
Yes.
It's the Rileys! The legendary Rileys in the building!
That part.
What's
That part.
What's happening?
What's up, y'all? All right?
What's up?
It's good to have y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't get to see y'all all the time. But I see y'all on social media, so I act like I really know y'all all the time. But even though I don't see y'all every day,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I know that.
No, you actually know us.
He had 3 jobs today. I saw him posting. You know what I'm saying? How you know what you do? And then you like, dude, how you know I'm up there? I follow you.
You did an amazing job on their carpet.
Yes, I saw what you did. I saw what you did at Honda.
Real talk.
So, we so happy to have y'all on the show.
Absolutely. We're glad to
Rileys
be
is
here.
in the building. Y'all in the building, in the studio.
Yes.
But you know, my wife liked to start this off with a little icebreaker. You know, the teacher in her. Let's her start the show off how she likes. So what you trying to do today, babe?
All right. So today we are going to play 3 truths and a lie.
3?
No, 2 truths.
Okay.
2 truths and a lie.
Whoa.
2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. So the object of the game is to think of 2 things that are true about you and then think of 1 lie.
Okay.
And me and Moss gonna try to guess. Don't tell us. Let us both guess first.
Okay.
And then y'all will get to do us as well.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Gotcha.
Let's see if they good liars.
Everybody
You got
ready?
yours?
Yeah, I got one. I'm a freestyle the rest. I got one.
All right. Well, I'll go first.
She lying.
I'm here.
She hit you with the
I'm definitely not a good liar. I'm not a good liar. Okay.
I hope not.
I love Christmas. I've never been to California. I have my master's.
You Christmas Jesus or Christmas Santa Claus?
No hints.
I'm gonna go with Christmas. That's the lie. That's the lie. That's for me. That's what I think.
Okay.
Because I think she's been to California. I don't know that, but I think. And I think
She has her master's.
Yeah, she looked very smart. She looks very smart.
I agree. But I feel like she went to California too. Like,
Because California's so big.
Everybody gotta
San
go to
Diego,
California,
LA.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Sacramento.
Huge.
I'm trying to make sure I'm naming real cities. And I don't want to say like Columbus and be like, oh, I'm
Want me to give a hint?
You
What's
go
yours?
go.
No,
No
let
hints.
her
No
get it.
hints. No hints.
'Cause-
I'm gonna roll with Cali.
Okay.
So you think the Cali is the lie?
Yeah, because I feel like she got her master's too.
So Cali is the lie. She's
Yeah.
been to, she has her master's,
She
and
loves
she
Christmas.
loves Christmas.
Yeah. She looked like she be in the Christmas spirit. She looked happy.
I'm not a Grinch.
You know which one. don't you?
wearing green.
You already know.
He already know which one.
Already
Give me a hint. No.
Does she tell the truth now?
Yeah,
right?
come on, tell us.
You want me to tell the truth?
Who
Yep.
was first?
Do you want to change your answer?
No.
Wait, was we right?
What was one of us right?
Yes.
Oh, so we good as a team.
I know. No. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Just in case she got the right.
I have
answer.
family in California.
You never
You've
been.
never been yet?
I've never been to California.
You know these women.
Right.
You know these women. When I see a liar.
No, good job.
That was good.
Cool.
All right. So you love Christmas.
I do.
Okay. That's like your favorite holiday.
He
Yes.
looked like her.
Right.
You say yeah, she does. Is it almost December?
Right.
Right.
Okay. All right, Quintin. Let's see what, Mr. Riley. Let's see what he got for us.
Okay.
Spot the liar.
So let's
baby.
go.
Spot the liar.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm the youngest kid.
Okay.
I was suspended from school before,
You were suspended from school before.
and my dad was away from me for 6 years.
Your dad was away from you for 6 years. Now, the first one was
He's the youngest kid.
he's the youngest kid. The second one was he's suspended. He definitely looked like he'd been suspended.
I beg to
He
differ.
might have been expelled. I That's my story. Sorry.
Take me as a
Look,
student.
that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, Quinn was quiet.
Yeah, she know me as a-
so
she know
I
me
would
as a
say,
student.
Yeah, who was saying that?
I would say that's.
You know what? You just changed my answer. He might be the youngest kid. I was gonna go with the youngest kid, but now that Quintin know you and you was good at school, he's never been suspended. Never. That's my final answer, right there.
Mia, I mean, I could, cause you could get suspended for anything.
Anything.
Oh, 'cause
I feel like
literally.
Before, huh? And you were a great student. huh?
Yeah.
You suspended? What you and when? Don't say Libby.
Yeah.
Literally
For
for
what?
doing nothing.
Fighting.
Did y'all miss that
Oh,
one?
yeah, she could fight.
Yeah.
I know.
It was like my senior year too, though, so I almost made it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Almost made it with
Cross the
nothing.
Yeah.
I fought every day. But look where the Lord brought me from.
Right. Amen.
All
Hallelujah.
right.
Won't
But
he do it?
he never got suspended.
I'm gonna say the last one because he had to think about it.
What
His
was the
dad
last
was
one?
away from him for
6 years, and it was a Pacific time, so it could have been 5, it could have been 12, it could have
Yeah.
been, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. And it was the kind of the lick away for me. I pay
6
attention
years.
to liars.
6 years.
Yeah.
You pay attention.
Ooh, 'cause one of us right.
On a daily basis.
You know which one it is, don't you?
Look, I do.
She knows. He knew yours too. Is one of us right?
No.
Oh!
You not.
No, what did you say?
Yeah, what did you say?
You never been suspended.
I said your dad was away from you for 6 years.
That's true. No, I never been suspended.
So I was right.
He's right.
We good as a team.
We know these liars. We know these liars, bro. We know these lying couples. We gonna catch them.
One of us gonna spot the lie.
One of y'all gonna be right.
Nah, babe.
Hey, y'all 1 for 1.
Focus.
Yeah.
We gotta be good liars right
Let's
now.
get him. Let's get him.
Figure us
Everybody
out.
tap in.
I gotta think of something that's gonna really lie. You go.
I'll go first. Okay, so I moved to Toledo in 5th grade.
Okay.
I have an honorary doctorate
Okay.
from Wisconsin.
I'm gonna say,
The doctorate is accurate.
Is it honorary? I thought that meant like she's Dr. Quintin more. So honorary means, correct me if I'm wrong. Does that mean like honorable mention in basketball, meaning you didn't make first team or second team, but you're honorable mention?
Yeah, she got that.
And she got that with being a doctor?
Oh, this is really okay. They really want to catch the lie in you.
I like how the couple reasons.
Yeah.
Like,
He brought it to the table.
So think
Maybe
about that. That's like somebody saying you got an honorable master's.
she's not from Wisconsin.
God, this is good.
it is.
No.
You a good liar, babe. You a good liar. I just want to say that for my wife is a good liar. I just want to say that.
Give me 3 again. Move from Wisconsin.
No, from
From-
Wisconsin.
Okay.
Honorary doctor.
Honorary doctorate.
Moved to Toledo in 5th grade.
She got two things that's similar. She from Toledo, I
I don't think she's from Toledo.
think so. She's kind of country.
She's not from Toledo.
Let me think. No, she went to Libby.
Well,
I got
she
this
could
one.
have moved here in 3rd grade. She could have moved here in
Let's-
preschool.
What y'all going with?
I'm
What y'all
gonna
going
go with the honorable, and you can go with the.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with when she moved here.
Yeah, so one of us got to be right.
So what would you
The way
say?
they reason.
I said the one she moved here in 5th grade.
Okay, and you said
Honorable
right.
doctor.
okay.
Honorable doctor.
Doctor.
So good.
Honorary doctorates are given to like famous people and stuff like that, or they did
okay.
major work in that area, so
Okay.
they don't have to really go to school.
Okay.
They already kind
I
of did
knew
the
it.
work,
That's why
so
I
they
had to
give
get
them.
Well, he
the
knew that because he's a sports person.
Yeah, but she earned her. She went to school. She did all. We was there. I was there watching her every night. Like, man, come to bed. She's not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I watched her struggle and make it.
Y'all went at the same time, right?
No, I went after her.
Okay.
We couldn't have did it at the same time.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah. It wasn't enough money to go around. Okay.
Feel it.
So y'all got it. Y'all got that one. Y'all got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
As a unit, y'all looking great.
For sure. Appreciate
All right,
it.
now I gotta think of my lie and my truths. Okay, lies and truths. All right, here we go. I lived in Europe for 4 months. I have 2 grandkids and my middle name is Marquise.
don't know his middle name.
I don't know your middle name. You got 2 grandkids.
Yeah.
Or you got one on the way. Wait. You got one.
I don't know if he got, I know he got older kids, so that's a possibility.
I know he got one. May have one on the way. So I don't know if he's counting that one as 2.
Right. He said he lived in Europe. I wouldn't doubt it with this guy.
Right.
And what's the last one?
My middle name Marquise.
No, I got
His
middle
middle
name.
name
Oh,
Marquise.
okay.
It's so hard with him.
I'm going with middle name.
He going with Marquise, the middle name.
name?
Go a year.
I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, go a year.
I'm gonna go with
Europe.
Europe.
Grandbaby's got it.
Yeah, it's either.
I don't know, because he might only got one.
No, but he got grandbabies.
Do we?
Let's go. I'll go with Europe. You go with
The middle name.
the middle name. Is one of us
I
right?
feel like the grandbaby. I think
No.
I'm with me. Okay.
Stick with
All
that.
right, cool.
Stick with that.
So you,
Marquise.
Marquise, and
Europe.
Europe. I lived in Europe for 4 months.
Okay.
I did. That's true.
Okay.
Yeah. My middle name is Marquise.
Dang.
Dang, you got one on the way.
Man, we-
Yep.
I'm about to have two.
I gotta listen to my husband. You got one on the way. Go with the first instinct.
I'm about to have my second grandchild.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, how was Europe?
It was amazing. Yep. I can't wait to take Ted there one day. You know what I'm saying? So I lived in Germany, which was in the center of Europe.
Okay.
So every week, so what I did, it was a program at the University of Toledo when I used to go there and we studied abroad in
Okay.
the summer. So I would go work on military bases and work with kids. And we would do that all week on military bases during the war in Iraq. And then on the weekend, I'd just travel. So I would go to like Paris, or I go to like London, or I go and I love Germany because it's in the center of Europe, so it was access to all these different.
right.
So I'm in Amsterdam this
Right.
weekend. Man, I loved it. It was amazing, and I be telling Ted about it all the time. That's why I gotta take her.
Yeah.
You definitely do. At this point, you gotta figure that out.
Yeah. But it was a great
Because you ain't
experience.
gonna keep telling me about these stories.
Right.
But we travel the world all the time. We've been all over together. We just ain't been to Europe together. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's nice.
But how does a Riley meet a Riley? Huh? How does that happen? Huh? How does a Quintin meet a Toya? How does a Toya meet a Quintin? How does it happen?
How did that happen?
Yeah, like, what's the love story? What's the goal? God oversees
You
all.
tell the story better.
Because usually we've noticed that it's been 2 sides of the story every time they tell
It's
the
always
story.
2 sides of the story.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's usually a third side, which is the truth.
The truth, right. His side, her side, the truth.
I'm gonna tell the truth. He gonna tell his side.
No.
I like that in it.
No, she ain't. She gonna fabricate it.
But I love to hear these, how y'all met and how y'all got together.
It started in 6th grade.
6? Ooh, way back.
Yeah, my homeboy, which is my brother now, Dennis, which is her brother. We went to Rosie Cathedral. Did you went to Rosie? Did you? Sister Mary Ellen did him?
What? Yes!
Man, Sister Mary Ellen was crazy as hell. God rest her soul. Yeah.
I remember all them things, Miss Schmidt, Miss
Yeah. What's the skinny one name?
Miss Taylor. First grade. First grade.
The other sister. She's skinny.
Oh, man.
I can't think. But yeah, we went there.
Yeah.
That's what started at. My homeboy Dennis, who's my brother now, that's her biological brother. And so, come around, you got a sister. Your sister kind of cute, bro. Plug me on. As a joke, though, because he used to get mad.
Yeah, I was saying, some brothers get mad at her.
Yeah, he was that type of brother.
Started like that, and came around. She was feeling the kid. Like,
Oh my
God.
God.
Like a lot of other people.
Of course he's gonna exaggerate.
Right.
So-
She probably wrote a letter. Yes, no, check the box, maybe.
Right. But it was just, that was that. That was that. Years go past. We get to high school. She go to high school. I go to Libby. She go to Week Scott.
Wow. God, that hit my heart. We went to Scott.
You gonna say that on camera?
It's okay. Libby's not here.
You're allowed.
Libby's not here anymore.
No, I mean, jeez.
But look who they married. Though.
Right.
Oh wow.
But so,
Y'all knew where to come looking.
right. But yeah, so then years pass. We go to college. She go to Tennessee. I go to UC. We both end up back in Toledo for different reasons. and we in the club one day. Y'all remember what was it called? The Shadow.
Shadow.
You remember Shadow
Remember
Lounge?
that
Yeah.
club, don't you? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he said, oh, you remember that club?
Her head devoured.
So we in the Shadow Lounge and just kicking it, having a good time. I ain't gonna say what we was doing, but I happened to see her and her friends. I see her in the shadow. Tapped her, hey, what's up? She said, hey, you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. You know, I had the biggest crush on you when we was kids. She smiled ear to ear. I walked off.
Definitely disappeared in the crowd.
And then I let her finish the rest.
Why I gotta finish the rest?
Tag you in.
Go ahead.
Was everything pretty accurate?
Yeah, he's actually accurate.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
He's actually accurate. You finish it.
Well, I gotta finish it.
Just finish it. Because I need to hear you talk.
You're like, tell me more.
That happens on December 23rd, 2006. I know that because it's my mother-in-law's birthday. Didn't know that at the time. So a week go past. I forget that I see her. I really totally forgot that I seen her. And she had went to her mom, like, Mom, I seen Quintin in the club, and I didn't get his number. Why you didn't get his number? This was, I didn't know nothing about it. I had braids at the time. So my cousin, I used to get my hair blow dried out before I got my hair braided. I let my cousin use my blow dryer. He don't get my blow dryer back. I'm like, dude, why would? So anywho, I called my cousin who was working in a beauty shop at Doug Keeshan's beauty shop, Studio 329. Shout out Doug Keeshan.
Hey, let's go.
I like
that. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
So
Marketing. Felt it.
I go to his shop. Sandra Hollins, who's an ex-beautician. She's a nurse now. But she was doing my hair at the time. So I go to the shop to have her blow dry my hair out. And as I go to the shop to have her blow dry my hair out, her mom was in the shop. Her mom in the shop. I'm talking to my cousin. She tapped me on my leg. Hey, what's up, Miss? How you doing? The whole time she on the phone. Girl, I don't
That's
know what's going
up.
on.
Mama knows best.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm talking about getting my hair blow dried out. So she talking to me. She tapped me again. Yeah, what's going on? I said, nothing much. How Dennis doing? She said, he could. He'd be up here today. Dennis is my friend.
Yeah. Her brother.
My
brother.
brother. Mm-hmm.
Now, we had like very brief interactions, as kids. So for some reason, I say, how Toya doing? But before I asked, I was kind of hesitant. I don't want to be disrespectful, because we never. I'm like, but how Toya doing? Oh, she doing good. She's like, I said, okay, that's good to hear. I turned back around before I could finish talking. She on the phone right now. You want to talk to her? Hey.
Mama said, this whole time you still don't remember seeing me in the shadows.
I'm like,
got the cosign from the mama.
Okay. From the mama. I'm like, all right, yeah, I talked to her. Mind you, before I finish the story, my dad and her dad was like this growing up. So she put me on the phone with her. I'm like, what's up? She's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, good. What you doing? About to get my hair braided. What you doing, Dad? You going out tonight? No, I'm not. She said, well, Dennis coming to town. We going out. Oh, cool. I ain't know that. You should come out and see your friend. I killed her here. Look.
Oh, God. This is why he just think he just so.
So I'm like, dang, you got to go out just to see your friend?
He just think that line
that
is
line is
so.
so
He just think it's so smooth. Okay,
Look. So she's like, nah, I don't got to. So take my number down. She took my number down. She said, well, I'm gonna call you, and you can have my number. I said, all right, cool. She called me. I'm trying to get my hair. I'm still forgetting that I seen all that. Boom. So she gave me her number. I never stored. Fast forward time. I'm dealing with somebody else at the moment. A week later was New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, she ended up calling me, wishing me Happy New Year, whatnot. Again, I still forgot that I got her number. So she leave me the voicemail like, hey, Quintin, it's Toya. Oh, Toya. Oh, let me. Hey, so I called her back. Hey, I'm trying to come see you. What you look? I want to see what you look. I forgot what you look like. And the rest is history.
the rest is history.
They've been together ever since.
Ever since, yeah.
Accuracy.
He actually told the story.
Right, look.
A little exaggerated, but it's
His version.
it's a little exaggerated, but
No,
yes, it's accurate.
That's what's up. How long y'all been married now?
You would not answer all these other questions. It's on you.
That's because you don't know.
I do know. But it's on you.
It must be a long time.
It is 11 years.
Wow.
It'll be 12 in August.
Okay.
We about to be on 12 years too.
Yeah.
This
For
year.
real?
So y'all got
We got
married at
11,
20.
11, 11.
Oh,
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so ours was August 2011.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We actually end up having.
Did we
our
just
wedding.
become best friends?
Right.
No, we actually did. Actually, it was so many weddings that year too, because
It
even the
was.
McBrayers got married in 2011.
They did.
Yep.
Some of my
August
good friends,
too.
yeah.
August, yeah,
No,
they-
they're May. They're May.
The McBrays?
Is it?
No, I think it's early August.
It
It
is.
is, because me and Dennis went to it together.
The fact we know they married though.
But we know they're married.
And we know it's in 2011.
He got all the good pictures at the wedding. I remember that.
He actually hosted our reception.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Unplanned. It's just
Grab the mic.
What was your reception at?
In
Strawberry Lodge.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That was a time.
Yeah.
How did y'all meet? Real quick.
How I actually met Taylor when we were 12 years old. We met at a swimming pool. And my variation of the story is always different. So I'm going to let her tell it.
No.
I done told it before. Let's her turn.
did wrong.
What happened?
Short version. We met at King Pool. He wanted to kiss underwater. We kissed underwater.
Underwater. We're
I-
a bad boy.
Yeah.
I can't swim.
I followed directions. And
This
kissed
is
him
a note to
underwater.
ever let Halen go to a pool at 12.
Right. Because he was with his two sisters. I was with my brother and sister. We was being fast, kissed under the water. Years go by, we don't see each other. He's about to leave from working at the Boys and Girls Club. I was starting at North Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
So everybody who hung out at the clubs hung out together. So we
Right.
would all, every night, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all just hang out. Sometimes it's restaurants, sometimes it's the Shadow. Right? We kick it.
Right.
You know, it'd be a vibe. We do everything together. By the end of every night, though, he and I would be ducked off, like just talking. We talking about God. We talking about our kids. We talking about, it was just a vibe and natural chemistry. So I liked his energy, but he was wild to me. Like,
You was out there?
busy. Y'all know
She was trying to
Deontay.
hook me up with all her friends, and I was like,
Because I thought he was still a good dude, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, he always was a good dude. I could never take that away from him. He was just more busy than me.
Right.
You know what I mean? More busy than, a little bit wilder than I was
Yeah.
used to. I'm used to calm. But long story short, I did like him. So I stalked his Facebook page. I went through, I made sure, like, let me see if he really who he say he
follow
is.
me at Deontay Moss.
They don't need to follow you. No, I'm just talking. I just talk.
Right.
Like and subscribe,
I'm just talking. I'm talking about they don't need to do what I did. But
Oh, man, don't stalk my page. Don't stalk my page. Don't be stalking my page.
But long story short, stalked his page, figured out he was who he said he was, or I liked what I seen on social media as well. So we working at the club, and actually I think it was the club Christmas party, and he came up
Your
to me
time.
and was like, "Yeah, it was
My time of year.
Yeah.
Right.
We had the club Christmas party. He came up and said something like he think we should, be together or something, take it to another level.
Right.
Was something along them lines. And I was like, I said, did God tell you that? Like,
Right.
for what? Like we already cool. You already see me dang near every
Right.
day. Like, what more do you
Right.
want? I'm like, because I don't need another boyfriend. So
Right.
if we gonna be together, what you trying to get married? Like what?
She
Straight
said-
to the
what
point.
She said,
Straight
is if
to
you're
the
not
point.
trying to marry me, don't talk to me.
Basically.
I said, who do she think she is? Why would you say, why would you say, okay.
Will you marry me? Right.
Right.
Clearly.
Clearly.
But no, that was just the space I was in. Like, it
Yeah.
just didn't make sense to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, you already get all my time. Like, why
Right.
do we need to play that game?
Right.
So he came back a little bit later, maybe a couple days, and he was like, hey, I talked to God. And he said, yeah, you it. I'm like,
Dang.
oh, okay, well, bet.
Right,
Let's
that's
do
what
it
it
then.
is.
So that was Christmas party.
Okay.
Right? Christmas party at the Boys and Girls Club event. New Year's Eve is when we made it official that we were dating.
Okay.
Posted it because it ain't real until you post it, right?
It ain't real.
Posted it on social media.
Okay.
Everybody like, what? Right?
Right.
So we posted it then, and then 9 months later I proposed.
Okay.
9/26/11,
Yeah.
and we was married by 11/11/11.
Okay, so y'all got married that same
Like
year.
right, yep.
Yeah,
Like
right
2 months
away.
after I proposed.
You weren't playing with
I wasn't playing.
it. Yeah, I feel
I had to
it.
go get it. It
Or
was
no,
right.
she wasn't playing with you.
That too. That's
Yeah,
probably
that's what it is.
See, you said it like
You knew
that.
you ain't had a lot of time because she told you from the beginning.
Yeah, she said, you know how to what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
But God gives the
I
best
love it.
gifts.
That part,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sure.
That's
That's what's up.
nice.
Like, I knew from the from the beginning that I wanted him and I liked him, but
Because y'all had enough conversations already.
I'm like, he cool, you know, like that's why I was trying to hook him up with people, because I'm like, he a cool dude.
Right.
Like, you should be with my friend. He like,
no, I
want shit.
Negative.
I want
She's fine too, but I want you. I was on my lawyer.
Felt you.
I know that's right. And look at
And
this
she's still
now.
with me, y'all. I can't believe she's still with me.
That's what's up.
I love it though. I love everything that y'all got going on. Moss and Marriage. I love watching y'all. It's amazing. So
It is.
y'all got a good
Definitely
thing
inspiring.
going.
It's inspiring.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Same with y'all. So tell us about how y'all built this business,
The
Legendary.
legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that
I
come
gotta tell
about?
that too.
Oh my God.
Was it something y'all decided from the very beginning, or did that vision for y'all marriage and y'all union and what God could do through y'all come along?
So, good question. So, Legendary it started as MDs. So,
I remember that.
that's
Who came and cleaned our house.
You gotta call that.
and that started with him and my brother back in 2010.
Yeah, Steph. Mo and Dennis.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, back in 2010. And just the way how that got started was their background, basically through the hospital, where they worked in a hospital and they did the janitorial cleaning around there. And then both of you guys moved to like doing floors and doing the carpets in the office and stuff like that. And so they put their heads together and they started MD's floors. Then eventually my brother, he ended up moving to Cleveland. So he got out the business. I don't remember, how long did MD's go before you?
Before Dennis moved.
Yeah, before he moved.
Dennis moved in 2013.
Oh, okay, so he was only
about 3 years.
so like 3 years.
2.5, 3 years.
Yeah, and then you can pick it up.
I gotta tell everything.
No, you don't gotta tell everything.
No, sorry, I'm just playing.
But
I'm just-
I don't want to tell it wrong.
You tell her right, you was there. But no, so my brother-in-law ended up moving. We both actually wanted to move. He moved to Columbus first, and we both was trying to move to Columbus. Y'all gonna laugh at this. I was trying to be a manager at Family Video. They was paying $30,000. I thought that was a lot.
I was gonna leave that part out because I forgot about that part.
Yeah. But it didn't fall through. So he ended up moving, and basically, MDs was just an idea that I had just to leave the hospital. I wanted to be able to not be able to work at the hospital and work for my own business. But I never had a target market. I never identified where I wanted to go. Never had no real goal set in place. So as time got going on, I realized like, hey, this ain't going in the direction I want to go in. Yeah. And we was going through some stuff at the time, and never forget one thing God put on my heart. He said, one thing my father-in-law told me was how he attempted to love his wife much as Christ loved the church. I thought that was powerful. Yeah. And if you know my father-in-law, this dude loved his wife like I've never seen nothing like it in my life. And so when he said that, it set on me. And then God put it on me one day, like, before you do anything else, you need to start loving your wife better. It wasn't like it was like no cheating or no abuse, stuff like that. It just was, that's what he told me. Yeah. And so I tapped into that first. And once I tapped into that, I started sharing with her, like, man, this business stuff ain't going how I want. She started sharing her ideas, and I let her know what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine, I hope. And no, mine is mine. No. And so yeah, she started giving me ideas, and we realized we got to change this business thing up. And from there, God sent my boy Jason White into my life, and that's kind of, we just started the rebrand. Okay. And then one day she just was like, you always we realized we need to change the whole scope of the business. And part of that was to go from MDs, which sound like, excuse my language, like a urban person. I ain't gonna say the N word, but sound like an urban person.
Yeah.
To me. So now we wanted to make it to enterprise, to where more appeasing to a broader audience than just the inner city. And she was like, well, we could change the name. You always calling yourself a legend, so why don't you call it Legendary Carpet or Legendary Carpet Cleaner, Legendary Carpet Care? I said, hold on, wait, what?
Oh, you thought of that?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Get you a wife.
Right. Yep, and that's
they do make everything better.
Yeah, that was the birth of Legendary. You know, in a nutshell.
And Jason White came up with the logo, and the concept and the commercial behind it that we still use to this day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the flag was inspired by late Nipsey
Oh
Hussle.
yeah, Nipsey Hussle is how we came with the
Kind of
flag.
the whole marathon thing.
That's what's
so,
up.
yeah.
Shout out to Jason White, rest in peace. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
awesome.
man.
you know it?
Yeah, he did. He helped us with our credit.
Okay.
Yep. And this was
Budgeting,
before.
too.
I'm talking about, we met him at like
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
where
Oh, yeah, that's where he said when
We
he
used
tell
to
his
meet
story.
him.
Yep.
This is before he
Yep.
got to where he,
Well,
because
yeah.
he was the man.
Man, Jason,
But
yeah, he was a
we,
special
we
guy.
started in the Tim Hortons meeting
Yep.
him when he had the little raggedy hoopty.
Yeah.
And it was so inspiring because I remember one day at that same Tim Hortons, right, that we met at. One day I was driving by, right, and he had that whole billboard.
Yeah, he
He
had
was
a
on that billboard in front of, and I was like, dude, I remember meeting him in a Tim Hortons with the raggedy hoopty.
Yeah.
And now he, boom,
That dude was
everywhere.
special, yeah.
Oh, I'm like,
Dude
boy,
was
that's how
special.
you do it.
That's
Them
how
goals.
you- yeah.
Them goals.
He was just awesome.
Major goals. He's
Yeah.
a big.
He was one of a kind.
He will forever be a part of the brand because I can give you a whole story on him, but we can say
Yeah.
that for
Yeah,
another day.
I got some of his shirts. I like wearing his
Yeah.
shirts.
Yeah, got
Sure.
his
I got the right
gift.
now.
Yeah, he always wear that.
I always wear my Witness
Witness
Riches.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's a cool guy, man.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah. Awesome.
So I have a question. Were you gonna ask
No,
something?
go ahead.
No, my question was just gonna be, so with 11 years of marriage comes so much experience and so many changes, so much loss of a friend, so many things. What's something that y'all had to conquer in those 11 years that y'all feel comfortable, sharing or encouraging another couple who may be in a similar situation?
There's so many though.
It is.
We talking about, a lot. We're a blended family. His mom, the stuff that he dealt with his mom, so like grief and, a lot. I mean, a lot. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like my parents, I was very fortunate to grow up in a home with both my parents. And like he said, I never seen a man love someone, but I got to witness that. Because the way my dad loved my mom is just on a different. You have to witness it to know what I'm talking about. Like, I'll have to bring him here. Seriously, like my dad is it's just a different level.
And they've been married for 37 years?
No,
36?
it's however old I am, which is 38. So
I'll be forgetting.
yeah,
38 years.
yeah. So 38 years. But so I got to witness that. So it's a lot of situations because of that where I was rooted and grounded from that foundation. I was able to turn to that. I knew that we had to, even on nights where we not sleeping in the same bed and all the issues and frustrations. One thing my dad always said is it's not the love that keep you together, it's your commitment to your vows. It's your commitment to the covenant. So always remember that. And that's what kept us together, really, And then when it came time to talk, whether it hurt or not, we're talking, we're communicating, to get through those moments, and we always made it out. And we also learned that don't nothing go right when we apart.
Right.
Like when we feuding, and if we're not talking, don't nothing go right. The day don't go right, we could try our hardest to be mad, whatever.
It don't work.
It don't work. Literally, nothing will work. Something will go wrong. My tire will be flat.
Now you gotta call him. It's me.
Hey, that is some truth, though.
Yeah.
I'm in Michigan. Like, it will happen like that, or his day will just be going, everything will be going wrong, like everything, like on his jobs, everything. Like, I'm like, okay, God, like, really?
Right.
Like, can we at least have a day where we can really be mad at each other? But it don't ever work. It's like, no, y'all got to work this out. Y'all got to talk, get through it. And that's how we get through it, honestly. So.
And you stick together, regardless family, who not, you got to know this is us. So regardless of what, this is us.
Yeah.
And there's been situations where we didn't even got into it, but family didn't see, their views and opinions were different than what we had.
Yep.
But we don't care. This is what we doing.
Right.
You don't like it? I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this is what we're doing. And
Yeah.
now I'm the same family, with us. They always was with us, but
Yeah.
we just had to let them know, what it was.
Right.
I think
Sometimes
that's
you gotta
important.
lock your door and then
And
Y'all
you gotta
figure it out.
stay in. We figure it out.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people struggle with, because they think that you got to appease everybody, or it should be like this, should be like that. No, it's about y'all first, and then everything else.
Yep.
You know.
Everything else come after.
Did y'all always agree that we got to figure this out and be able to block out the noise, or what did that process look like with deciding that this got to be what we want it to be?
You gonna go?
I would say what was on my head.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say mine. Go ahead.
I didn't give it an option.
Yeah, that's fact. That was you. You said that she didn't.
I didn't give it an option.
Me, yeah, she didn't.
I cut everybody off, and
Okay.
we gonna figure this out.
Right.
So I wouldn't. It's not an option. So
Okay.
yep.
Yeah, well, she hit the. She ain't give it.
You ain't got no choice. I'm gonna make you talk. We gonna talk. But this is gonna happen.
Okay.
So, yeah. No. It's like I said, I always go back to my foundation, how I was brought up, and use those tools, those resources, that knowledge to to get us through those tough times. And if that means cutting people off, well, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
powerful.
okay with that.
For sure.
Yep.
We always talk about how upbringing impacts, relationships, and a lot of people want to negate that piece.
Yeah.
But I think it was powerful for you to come from a two-parent home, so you had an example of what love looked like to you. And then your dad imparted nuggets that both of y'all repeated already today
Yeah.
to show that he's not just been a force in your life, but he's been a force
Yeah.
in Quintin's life
Real
as well.
tight.
Like, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have another question. Are you
go
good? I want to know also if you could look back to your younger self. Maybe let's start pre-marriage for people who are thinking about getting married. What would you tell yourself to prepare for marriage?
Good question.
Man, that's a real
Excellent
good question. That's a real good question.
You want to go first?
Uh,
You go first.
you choose. You.
I go.
No, I got. Well, I would say, what do I tell? Understanding. To try to be understanding. I think that's key. Like, understanding the person, understanding the situations, and having an open mind. That's what I would tell myself.
Yeah.
Prior to marriage, and really know what you're getting yourself into. No, I'm just playing.
No, that's real.
No, that's
Yeah,
real.
yeah. Know what you're getting yourself into, and think about the whole dynamic of the situation, and make sure certain chapters is, just
Yeah.
think and understand what I would say.
Yeah.
No, that's great. Knowing what you're getting yourself into, I believe that couples, or before they get married, you should ask all the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it should be no question that's
say that.
unturned.
Unturned.
You should,
Exactly.
I should know everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever I'm asking, because I want to know what I'm getting
Yeah.
myself to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
How you feel about your mama? How you feel about your daddy? How's your credit? How's
Right,
your, you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Do you like
Right.
to take baths? Do you like to take
Right,
showers?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm just,
Yeah.
do you like to
But
tie your
that's the
you-
truth. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Do you
need to
clean up
ask-
after yourself? Do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
close the
Right.
bathroom? What you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Right.
I don't want to. I want to know as much as I can, so I can, because that stuff be mattering,
Right.
Stuff, So
Right.
I think that's great advice.
I agree. I agree.
Thank you.
I do agree. I know at times, I feel like we move pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We did. We move really quick. So I would say, enjoy engagement. Take the time to, enjoy that piece of it. Utilize marriage counseling, premarital counseling.
For sure.
I think it will be worth it. I don't know why some people think it's a negative thing, but as you said, like certain things will come up that you get to learn about one another. And if you can't do it yourself, as sometimes you might be comfortable doing it yourself, but if you have that person, who, of course, somebody who's trained in that space, but utilize a specialized person who's trained to do those things and go to marriage counseling. I think it's very helpful. I think we didn't do premarital counseling. We just did it.
Yeah, a
And
couple
we did
sessions.
counseling as we went on.
That was at the shadow.
We did
Right.
yeah, we did a couple,
Not no real.
but
intense.
counseling just went on as
Hey.
we went on.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause what did I do about a week or so before the wedding?
oh my God. Yeah.
She tell you this, bro, you're going to be weak.
Oh,
And it was so
my
petty,
God.
too.
So there's a story behind this ring.
The ring you got on? Because that's a rock. Oh, my God. Do it again.
Not that particularly.
No, not this particular ring, but how we got to this one. Because the ring that we had, how many days was it before the wedding? Was the week of?
I'm going to say at least 7 days before, if not less. 1 or 2.
Yeah, it was somewhere in there. It was real close. We got into an argument. He threw the ring out the window. On our side, in the girl, all that girl.
We got to it over. We was cutting
It was
some
so
paper,
petty.
cutting some paper in my dad's house about the school project I had. Was it?
I can't remember. It was
It was
something.
paper for something. We had an argument. I'm taking you. Come on, I'm about to drop you up to your pants.
And you already know when a wedding is that close, like our emotions
High
already
intention.
high.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, give me my MF ring. She took it off, handed it to me. I rolled out the window.
Window?
Out the window
I threw it with an emphasis too.
Did you never got it back?
on
No,
Parkside.
Drove off. Temperature get to dying down.
Yeah, you gotta go back and get that. I don't care what you talking about. You gotta go back and get that.
Hey. Turn around, try to find a spot. Could not find a spot. She get to tearing up. I'm like, the wedding is coming up. Man, I called my sister. I called Dennis, my brother-in-law. We was all three out there. I went to the rental place, rented a metal finder. Gold finder, whatever it was.
A metal detector.
Man, we was out there for at least.
I was
2
at
hours.
home. I went out there.
You found it though.
My sister did.
Wow.
I was out there, but she was like,
in that big old field
That's
on
powerful.
Parkside.
just see when she held it up.
What idea to be walking that day.
So if it wasn't meant to be, that
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. And
Oh,
now you
that
got
was
her
God.
that rock over there. That's why you had to shoot at. Now she got the Eiffel Tower. That's what's up. Well, we only got a couple minutes left. So is there any advice that you've been given or that you want to share with any of the viewers that's watching?
As far as what, marriage? Or?
Yep, marriage in particular that you could share. The best advice you've been given or advice you want to give as we...
The best advice I've been given is love your wife as Christ led the church. Well, attempt to love your wife such as Christ led the church. And the best advice I would give is the same thing I said. Understand and know what you're getting yourself into.
mine.
Good,
Man.
good, ain't he good?
He is good. He really is. Oh God. Man, this coming from my dad again. He'll tell me, Latoya, let your husband lead. So that's the best advice I can give. I know a lot of women, especially someone like me who is like a go-getter and like independent, like I'm gonna achieve this no matter what, or who in my way, you know, that could become an issue. So like a lot of times I gotta draw back and let him lead. So yeah, so let your husband lead.
Yeah.
Vice versa, flip it on y'all. What you do?
Ooh.
He's like, pow, pow.
I would say give the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
You know, we let our minds wander, and we
Yeah.
always sometimes we make up our mind that this person trying to hurt us, my other person is trying to hurt us, or why would they do that to me?
Right.
But give them the benefit of the doubt, because when I really think about it and I analyze it after we had that conversation and that communication, oh, that's what you were trying to do.
Right. Yeah. I
Oh,
Right.
I really thought you were trying to kill me, but you're not. You really love me, and
that was real seasoning.
I thought when you was cutting that steak, you was.
yeah, because you know, when you give that benefit of the doubt, we can't. And do you want to be right or do you want to be married?
Right.
Right. Facts. I like
Good
that.
one.
I like
Do
that.
you want
One.
to be right
That's
or
a
you
good
want to be
one.
married?
Live by that one.
Sometimes
I
we
like
get,
Yeah.
I'm right, you right. We both think we right.
Right.
But let's come to a compromise because
Right.
we want to be married.
I like
We want to
that
be
one.
married.
I'm
I like
living
that.
by that one.
We're going to use that one.
I would say just always remembering that everybody, number one, is always doing the best they can with what they know.
Yeah.
So then it helps you to have grace when it's not going the way you want it to go.
Right.
And then also just remembering that when you get to heaven, they not going to say, the Mosses, please step up. Like
Right.
at the door, they're not calling the Mosses.
Right.
They're calling Quintin.
Right.
Did you do, God is going to want to know,
No,
did I do
right.
what he told me to do? Did I lead by example? Did I lead in love? Did I
Right.
follow the commandments and the things that he put in place?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Did I believe that Christ died? You know, it's all about you. It don't have nothing to do with him. So you can't choose to love him or treat him. I can't choose to love him or treat him how I want to. based off of how he treat me.
Right.
I gotta be who I'm supposed to be regardless. Because at the end of the day, he ain't got nothing to do with whether or not I get into heaven, and it's a covenant first.
Right.
You good.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right.
No, that's real.
Look at you. That's what's up.
This guy.
Well, before we wrap up,
What's up?
We probably down in seconds. Okay.
we done seconds, but I just want to give y'all flowers. Me and my homeboys were talking about giving people flowers.
Aw.
So both of y'all, keep being inspiring,
Yep.
keep being great, man. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Appreciate y'all.
We love watching it, for sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Awesome.
That's the Rileys.
Yeah,
the Rileys.
that's them.
We know how to get the good people here. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And they dropped some gems today.
That part.
Didn't they drop some gems?
That part.
Y'all better rewatch this a couple times.
We
all
gotta
right?
get they parents on here too, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
They gotta get
Like, follow, and subscribe. This is the Moss and Marriage Gold Show. God oversees all love stories.
Let's
it's
go.
me and Dr. Moss and God, because we include them in everything we do. We out.
Let's go.